Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday. How is everyone? It's a glorious day. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Penny woke up at, I think it was 4:30. And she came over and laid across me. So, of course, I tried to just go back to sleep, even though I knew what that meant. Mommy, I need to go out. I tried to ignore it. So, eventually she started her, and I was like, dang it. So we got up and went outside, and we walked around my yard. It was, I don't know, in the 20s, as it still is. Hey, I need you to come this way. Come this way. I don't have a bag. Yeah, in the 20s. And she's just walking around. She's smelling of everything in that backyard. Everything that you can possibly imagine to smell of. She smelled of it. And then she ran back to the door. Excuse me, ma'am. Why are we out here if you're not going to do anything? And once you have walked around in your pajamas, in the 20-degree air, it's hard to go back to sleep, you know? Because at that point, you're awake. I'm awake. Oh, we got drama in the hood this morning, though. My next door neighbor, Miss Joan, just had some wood delivered by these two young Hispanic gentlemen. I'm not sure that they spoke English, but she said, well, she asked me if I had Jim's number, who built our fence, and I told her no. I mean, he's married to her son's wife's sister, so I would think she would have it before I would, but whatever. She said, they broke my fence. I said, who? And she said, them. And I said, oh, you mean the ones that are jumping in the truck and driving off? Yep, they broke her fence. Her gate. Sorry, it's her gate. So hopefully Jim can fix it. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you break a gate by delivering wood, but apparently they did. But they gone. They do be gone. I don't know if it's a company that she called, or just one of those people that park on the side of the road with wood in their truck. I don't know. But anyway, that's why I don't build fires, because people might break your gate. I'm just kidding. That's not why I don't build fires. I don't build fires because I suck at it, mostly. Even though I was a Girl Scout. I'll be back. I'm not sure about this pink lipstick with this brown shirt, but it's there, okay? We're not going to talk about my lipstick, though. What are we going to talk about? Well, I currently have 3 text message threads going on. I just hope I don't answer one with what I need to answer for the other one. Because Ryan and I are texting back and forth. Ryan, my coworker, he wished me a happy birthday. And I said something about, because it's Pearl Harbor Day. Happy Pearl Harbor Day, everyone. That my mom said having me was like Pearl Harbor, you know?
Are you coming in?
And he said, well, that seems extreme. And I said, well, I weighed 9 pounds, 5 ounces. And her other 3 were in the 6-pound range. And he said something about being full term. And I said, well, I was actually 2 weeks late. I mean, I was happy in there, you know? I didn't see the need to come out. Besides, it was cold, okay? I don't really know what the temperature was the year I was born on my birthday, but I would imagine it's cold because it's December. But then again, it's Georgia, because it could have been 80. I don't know. I bet I could Google that. Don't you think I could Google? Hold on. Well, sadly, there was no history of the weather on my birthday, so we don't know. And Mom's not here to ask, and my dad's not going to remember. He's not going to remember the weather in 1964. So, anyway, Kim and I had a really nice time yesterday.
But look what she got me. Not but look. Look what she got me.
I opened it. I said, shut up. And she said, what? I said, I was just looking at one of these the other day. I actually saw someone who was carrying a purse like this, and I thought, man, that's a cute purse. And then you bought me one. I said, where'd you get it? She said, Etsy. I was like, well, of course you did. But anyway, isn't that cute?
It's all the grandma, what do you call it?
Granny squares. Grandma. Granny squares, if that's what they're called. Anyway, I love them. It's so hippie-ish. And that's what I am, hippie-ish. And then I bought me another pair of boots because I'm obsessed. But my sister did give me birthday money. So I got these bad boys. Hold on. Aren't they the cutest? And they're waterproof. They're by J-Boo. J-Boo? I think that's who they're by. Is that what that says? I don't know. What does that say? The J-Boo's on the other side. That says weatherproof. Anyway, I love them.
You're really starting to get on my nerves. You just wolfed wanting back in. Are you coming in?
I think she knows that I'm leaving. And because she did this to me the other day. And she doesn't want to come back in because she knows that I won't leave while she's outside. I mean, it's not time to leave yet. I tricked her, didn't I? So the funny thing from yesterday is that Naomi came over. Oh, by the way, the package that the postman said was left in my mailbox that wasn't. I kept trying to contact them. Well, when I got home, I looked at my Ring doorbell, and there was a man that parked at the street and walked up and literally tossed my packages on my porch. So I guess he's a neighbor. I've never seen him before, but he could live on the other street over there with the same name. And anyway, so thank you, sir, for delivering my packages since the postman delivered it to the wrong place. Anyway, Naomi came over yesterday. I'm going to have to set y'all up because this makes my arm hurt. Okay, so above all else, Naomi wants skates for Christmas. And I bought her a pair of skates, roller skates. So she came yesterday and she was glancing at the presents under the tree. And she has not touched a package. She has not, neither one of them have touched the tree. So all my fears of them tearing down my tree are null. Sure. Because they've been very good about it. But I think, too, it helps that it's in the office in the corner, so they can't just run into it. But anyway, she's in there looking. She's not touching, she's just looking. And she said, I was just looking to see if any of these packages had my name on it. And I said, why would I have packages with your name on it? And she gives me this look. And she goes, I mean, if I got skates, I would think they're in that big package right there. I said, oh, okay. And she goes, are there skates in there? I said, I don't think so. And she goes, oh. So she's looking around. Well, anyway, we move on with life. And she had just come over because she wanted some candy canes off the tree, which I told her to get some candy canes, which turns into a funny story, but I'll be back to that. So I said, well, I was about to walk Penny, so you can go with me to walk Penny because I'm just walking her up the street and back. So we go walking up the street and we come back, and she was taking the plastic off the candy cane wrapper, and she lifts up the trash can lid outside to put the wrapper in the trash can, which, hey, I can appreciate because at least you didn't throw it on the ground, right? She goes, Miss Tracy. I said, what? And she said, there's a box in here that says roller skates. Is there? Huh. I said, someone's been using my trash can. She just turned around and gave me that look again, but then she smiled and walked on home. She came over here to tell me also, other than get candy canes, she came over here to tell me that they couldn't come last night because they were going to the movies. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But the funny part about the candy canes is she had on a pair of little cargo pants, you know, and they've got the pocket on the thigh. And she took the candy canes and she slid them down in the pocket, and the little hooks were hanging out of the pocket. Well, as we're walking Penny, I raised up the leash and they hooked, all by accident, they hooked those candy canes, and I could feel that there was something kind of heavy on the leash. And I turned around and looked, and all of those candy canes are hanging between me and Penny on the leash. And I busted out laughing. And Naomi was like, what? And I said, look at her leash. And she turned around and looked. And so then, of course, she starts chasing after Penny to get the candy canes off the leash. And Penny thought they were playing and kept running. Anyway, it turned into a funny little moment there. But, of course, my phone was at home plugged up, so I couldn't catch it on camera. I think I might have just heard a snap, crackle, pop from a trap in the storage room. But there again, I've heard that sound before, and they have not popped. I don't want to look, but I'm going to have to go look. Because I can't keep calling John out here to look, you know. Which I told him last time. I said, look, I pulled up my big girl panties and I looked, and it has not popped. So you're good. Snapped, popped, engaged. I don't know what to call it. But I think I'm going to have to go look. Because I just heard something. I don't want to see that. Ugh. Anyway, today I'm going to a 4-year-old's birthday party. They are gluten and dairy-free people, so I'm going to be able to eat a cupcake, which I am very excited about. A cupcake on my birthday, okay? That's very exciting. Y'all just don't know. When you can't have flour or dairy, it's kind of hard to get cupcakes on your birthday unless you go buy expensive made cupcakes or make them yourself, and that's no fun. They're all right here at the door, so...
Okay, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay.
None of them have popped. So we're Jesus. So we're still good to go. I don't know what that sound was. It might have just been the hot water heater, but thankfully there's no critters. I'll be back. Well, Penny's back in and laying by Mommy, so she's very happy. And now I'm going to go eat lunch, and then it'll be time for me to go to the birthday party. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.